Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 18 College Football Playoff. We are here for the Fiesta Bowl quarterfinal, our final quarterfinal of the season. The Florida State Seminoles out from the ACC, Coach Jackie Moon taking on Ohio State, the Big Ten runner-up. Number 4, our only CFP or CPU team left in the field. Going to be a great one. Two of these are some high-flying offenses, some great defenses. Have no idea how this one's going to work out, but as always, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in, claim an open team, set your schemes, recruit in the Discord, participate in server games, and build your way to this point. A chance to compete for the Crystal Yam, baby. Get merch, all sorts of stuff if you win the whole damn thing. So a lot of fun. Check our descriptions. Links are in any of them. And yeah, I mean, if you're watching live, make sure to use that Twitch Prime sub so you don't get hit by pesky commercials while you're trying to watch some SFA gameplay. And if you want even more content from the SFA, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA or just go over to our YouTube channel. We have an entire College Football 26 Dynasty going with the Yuma A&M Croakers. So check it out. Super excited about this matchup, though. Trip to the Orange Bowl semifinal on the line to face North Carolina. And, man, I have no idea how these games are going to play out. 2 of the 4 games so far have been classics. And we'll go through both rosters in their entirety, and then we'll get on into the full game. But first, check out our friends over at Home Field Apparel. They've already dropped some kickoff boxes and some bomber jackets. Use code 15% off on those. Literally would save you like $40. They're also dropping a crap ton of stuff here later in August for their birthday. Like almost, they're saying that they're going to be putting new stuff for pretty much every team they're affiliated with, which is insane. At least all the football schools. So make sure to check it out. Use that code SFA. Works once per email. So Florida State, chance to go back and face the team that they lost the ACC championship to, led by DeAndre Claxton, the SFA player. At running back, everybody's favorite running back, the workhorse of the SFA, Travion Burner. At wide receiver, you got SFA player Timothy Buffett, the reward player from March Madness. David McIntyre, Cody Webb had some big plays against Cincinnati. At tight end, SFA player Stu Strupa. Offensive line, Bruno Sardine, SFA guy. And Billy Stevenson, SFA IGR as well. On defense, Adam Foster, Lamar White, Brixton Fisher, the SFA player. Linebacker, Jose Patrick, John Tay Tuna, and Elliot Lewis. On defense, Amir Broom, the top corner. Traylon Calhoun just down on the depth chart. Booty Cheeks McGee. Willis Fuller, he's been great. William Holt. And then out back, Ego Woolsey. You'll have Barry Argonda. He's going to slate down and play linebacker. And Kale Sunnan will play out back. And their kicker, very important after what we just saw. They've got the punter, I think, starting 89 overall. Should be A-okay there. And now for Ohio State. This might be buzzsaw territory. They looked so good in their opening game against LSU. Isaac Eisborn, one of the best freshmen we've ever seen live in a game. We've seen him twice now this year in live game day action. He has been incredible. Running back, Pat Stone, Heisman finalist, season 17. He was injured for part of the year this year. Incredible in that first game. Wide receiver, Chip Smith, Justin Pugh, and Kyle Olson. Herbert Gerbert, the only SFA player on this team at tight end. And the offensive line looks like this. Award winner there, right guard. On defense, Danny Rice, Jack Roberts, Leroy Johnson. And in the middle, Sean Weber, Jamal Cook, and Robert Rich had a pick against LSU. Out wide, Jamie Blair, Keith Johnson, and John Adams. And out back, Josh Carter and Mark Williams with their kicker and punter both being award winners. Yeah, I don't know why Ohio State's so young. They just had an amazing class one of these years, and they've opened themselves a championship window, or potentially windows, because this is feeling like the Ohio State from season, 10 through 13, where they went to the Natty 3 straight years and only won one of them because of Clemson. So winner goes to the Orange Bowl semifinal to face the winner of Iowa and Washington. A shocking turn of events over there on the other side of the bracket. Let me get my thumbnail. Jackie Moon, if you want jerseys, let me know what you want. This is the Fiesta Bowl. It is in a dome if that matters to you. And remember, guys, when we're inside, when we're in the quarterfinals and beyond, it's all about the push. Who are you taking, Florida State or Ohio State? In terms of overalls, North Carolina highest, Washington second highest. The winner of this game third, and fourth is Iowa down at an 84 overall. So they are kind of the Cinderella right now. So make sure you get those Bobinas going. Remember, raffle spin after the national championship. Get those tickets redeemed. Chance an 80 overall freshman joining the team and doing nothing at all but just enjoying the SFA. Use the polls. Build those Bobinas. I don't see anything from Florida State. That means I get to choose. I forget what we did last time, but I think we should go all red this time. Give them their traditional. And for Florida State, we've got it. Come on. Jackie Moon, please, let me do the white helmet. It's my favorite. This is one of the best helmets in all of sports, right? But the white one is incredible. Come on. Please, Jackie Moon, I'm on my knees. Give us the white. I don't see anything from him, so. Where did you say that? All right. Can I get my traditional? No! Boo! Slime wants traditional like a big weenie baby. Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out then what I want to do with these guys if you're gonna go that. Everything is cursed with you guys. I'm beginning to beginning to think that you guys are just a cursed program. Alright, if you're going all your traditional, we gotta go with the all what is it? This is traditional, right? Gold helmet, garnet shirt, gold pants. Okay. So we'll go the all black versus their traditional then. No, I'm not wearing the gray. I definitely can't do the gray versus the gold. That will fuck my eyes up. I can't consent to that in a CFP game. All right, here we go, folks. The Fiesta Bowl quarterfinal. Winner will go on to face North Carolina. You're good. Hey, man, you got your you got your own way of getting here. You know, jerseys are a big part of it. I know very well from East Carolina. There are some jersey combos that they do. I will never wear the glossy helmet again with North Carolina after the Mid-Tennessee State game. So, I fully get it. Okay, Nathan, you don't have to call my aura out. I know I don't have aura. I'm an old 28-year-old. All right, Fiesta Bowl time. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I'm so excited for this game. It was Iowa State and Washington, and then this was the close second of the games for me. Big note, in this stadium, you have like the four kind of shadows following every player. But we didn't get rain this time. So here we go. The PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Final slot in the semis on the line. Bit of a tough road trip as well for both these teams. They had home games, but now they both have to travel all the way to Phoenix. And then they're going to have to go all the way back to Florida. So that is the advantage or the disadvantage, I guess, of playing in that bottom left quadrant. You're never going to get your choice in travel. So a lot of travel here. 2nd and 7, DeAndre Claxton hands it off. Travion Burner up the gut. He gets the first out of it. What a move. They made contact in the backfield. Yeah, a lot of people are invested in this game with their derby players. I think Claxton and Burner were both picked. An all-out blitz. They hit him. That's going to be 5 for James Alvarez. So opening possession going well. Moving the ball here on Ohio State. Very similar teams and resumes. Both runners up by very good games in the CCGs. Both barely lost those. Florida State in OT and Ohio State by 1 point. So 3rd and 4 to open the game. Claxton in the pistol. Audible here. Can they keep the drive moving? Claxton drops back. He has time. He surveys the field, dumps it off, 4th down. Ohio State makes a play. And the punt unit will come on out to start it. Big time punt, and that's gonna go out the back of the end zone. So Ohio State, Florida State, the 4v5 matchup. The other side, we got the 3 and the 7 still alive. So 1st and 10. Isaac Osborne, how will he handle this moment? John Tuna, big tackle there. Pat Stone, very good running back. Arguably the 2 best running backs remaining in the CFP are in this game, and I don't feel bad about saying that. Cinch Brown has not played well. So now the toss to Pat Stone to the outside. He gets the corner. He breaks the tackle, and he gets 10. So chance to go 3 and out now. Can Florida State make a play in the backfield? They're crowding the line of scrimmage. It's a throw for Isaac Osborne. The floaty, wide open man. Breaks a tackle. 1st down, Ohio State. Thomas Ward. The last game, Washington upset Iowa State with a last-second touchdown with 9 seconds left. 1st and 10. Handoff here. To the outside, Pat Stone. Now they're threatening the 50. So we will have a new champion this year. Back-to-back will not happen yet. Handoff now. The counter. There goes Pat. He has room up the gut. 22 for Pat Stone. The first chunker of the ball game for either team. And man, dude, the wiggle is just so elite here for Pat Stone. Thank you guys for tuning in here on a Friday afternoon. Remember, we got the semifinals tomorrow morning. The Natty will be on Sunday, as there's a big hit by Cale Sonnen. Natty will be Sunday at noon Eastern. Second and 13 here, fringe field goal range. 2 tight ends on the field. Motion. Osborne, triple option, floats it out. There goes Thomas Ward. He has all the room in the world, and they shoestring him down. Great opening possession, though, so far for the Buckeyes. The only team left in the field with a national championship, all the way back when they won it in season 11. Hand off up the gut, and touchdown, Ohio State. Pat Stone. So they strike quickly here. Run defense not looking hot early. So quick 7-0 here, just like Washington in the last game. We'll see if Florida State can respond. They were able to move the ball a little bit, just stalled out. But if Florida State wins this game, we'll be guaranteed not only a non-back-to-back, but a brand new champ and a user champ. We have been on a very awesome streak of user championships. Ohio State actually the last CPU team to win it. All the way back, like I said, in season 11. Been all user since. Burner bottled up in the middle. Halfway through this first quarter. Second and 7. Handoff now. Burner up the gut, and he falls for the first. Couple big-time runs so far for Travion. They're not necessarily long runs, but they've been hearty runs. 2 tight ends. Claxton the handoff. There goes Burner to the outside, and he gets 3. Yeah, Burner has been an elite running back for a long, long time. Second and 7. Quick option for Claxton. That goes nowhere. Bottled up by Danny Rice. So big third down here to keep the drive going. 4 wide. Buffett, bottom of the screen. Claxton dumps it off. An open man, and he gets the first. Cody Webb. The favorable spot for sure, but it keeps the drive going for Jackie Moon. First and 10. Open blitzer and caught by Timothy Buffett. Wasn't all that big of a factor in the Cincinnati game. Second and 1. Claxton now dumps it off, and there's a nice play for Stu Strupa, the SFA freshman. So nice looking drive here, brewing for the Seminoles. Pistol form yet again. Handoff, no, it's a keeper. Claxton to the outside. He gets hit by the safety. Second and 6 upcoming. Big dink and dunk coming on. Inside the 40. Full house now, look. Might see some Jay Fullman action. Handoff to Burner. He gets room. That's a big gasher. Down inside the 20. A beautiful run by Florida State. Here come the Seminoles. All the way out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Handoff, and that's going to be Jay Fullman to the outside. The transfer from Arizona State, so a bit of a homecoming here for Jay Fullman. Second and 4. Can they punch it home? This has been a magical drive so far. Handoff, Burner, and he doesn't get it. But the painfully obvious thing so far is Florida State not really able to stretch the field so far through the air. A lot of dink and dunking. Empty set here. 6 receivers. At least that's what it looked like, and they keep it, and he does nothing. Guess that tight end didn't really do much. Looked like 6 receivers. It was 5. 4th and 2. They'll go for it. Keeping the offense on the field. Getting aggressive. The pistol form. The handoff to Burner. He gets it with ease. The drive continues. It feels like the 20th play. Hitting Ohio State with the blunt force trauma. Handoff. Burner. Down he goes. Jamal Cook. Second and goal now. 10 seconds left in the first. They're going Wildcat here. It's a keeper for Burner. He finds a hole. Oh, I thought he slipped through. And at the end of one here in the Fiesta, Ohio State leads 7-0. But Florida State is driving, and they're driving hard. Third and goal for Florida State. The snap. It's a screen. He gets it off. Burner. A walk-in touchdown for the Seminoles. The perfect call. Tie game here in Phoenix. The all-out blitz hits him with the slip screen. Is Jackie Moon stealing signs over there? Do you see Connor Stallions on the sideline? Might need to hit Jackie Moon with the show clause after that play call. So tie game. Very interesting. We've had an explosive drive from Ohio State. Not sure if they can sustain that. And then the dink and dunk right down your throat from Florida State. Quick option, Isaac Osborne. He goes down. Traylon Calhoun makes a play. All right. The most hated man in Tallahassee. Trips right. You can hear the Ward chants here in Phoenix. Dumps that late. Ward loses yardage. So not a good start to the possession so far. Kale Sonnen almost intercepted that. So 3rd and 12 for the Buckeyes. Empty set for Osborne. To the outside, and they'll punt. Very piss-poor drive on that one, if I don't say so myself. So 7-7. Boom and punt. There's Timothy Buffett. He goes down at the 35. Knotted up at 7. Both teams have a failed drive as well. We're back to square one. Pistol form for Florida State. Handoff to Burner. He gets the outside. He cuts. There he goes. He has a convoy down to the 35. Not sure how that lineman got so far down there, but he was useless down there. So Florida State's starting to cook. Hand off to the outside, Travion Burner, and he gets 6. Second and 4 at the 29. Back to the Wildcat, Travion Burner. Jay Foreman. They hand it off to him. The jet sweep breaks 1, and he can't get it. 3rd down. 3rd and 3 for the Seminoles. Full house yet again. The handoff. Burner, he stacked up. Jamal Cook wasn't going to let him beat him in the full house twice in a row. So long field goal here. Iowa State fans look away. 48 yards from left hash. And we got a flag. That is huge. False start for Florida State. That's going to turn this into a 53-yarder. So 53 yards from left hash to take the lead. Indoors, has the leg, and it no good! That was not even close. So punters today are now 1 for 4 from field goal range. This is why you recruit kickers, folks. Throwing that. Oh, that could have been picked. Some more issues for Ohio State in the screen game. They're having a tough time figuring out this pass game early. Maybe Osborne a little bit rattled here in the dome environment. Triple option now. Osborne flips it out. There goes Pat Stone. It's a big play. He gets the sideline, breaks a tackle down to the 15. So close there for Jonte Tuna. And then what was number 20 doing? He stumbled over a lineman. Sonnen couldn't bring him down. Finally brought down by Fuller. And Ohio State immediately in business. The big play living large here. Handoff. And oh my God, what a hit from Cale Sonnen. He just exploded Kyle Olsen. Turned him into Kyle Orton. Second and 13. Split backs. Handoff to Pat. Up the gut. Breaks a tackle. Gets 10. Pat Stone looking good. 8 for 105 already. Both these running backs had over 200 yards in their opening matchups. 3rd and 3. Motion. Handoff to the outside. He gets the corner, and that's going to be a touchdown for Chip. Chip takes the jet, and the Buckeyes lead. Excellent execution there on the front. Got around the corner, broke the tackle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So 14-7. We got a back and forth game going. Only 16 plays so far for Ohio State. I think Florida State ran 16 plays on that touchdown drive. Yeah, Burner has 14 carries alone. So Florida State, man, dink and dunking it. You got Ohio State with the big play. 5 minutes left in the quarter. Travion Burner, he gets 2 out of it. 15 for 86. Averaging 6 a carry. He's looking great. Pistol, 2 back. They have 9 in the box. Handoff here. He gets the outside, and a big run there for Burner. Mark Williams already 7 tackles here for the safety. Under center, you never want your leading tackler to be your safety. Claxton over the middle. It's caught. That was risky business, but Barrow brings it down. He had a touchdown against Cincinnati. The opening score of the CFP. 7 for 7 start for Claxton, in fact. But not many yards. Quick option. Claxton with the keeper. Claxton gets the outside, and he spins for more. What a run for DeAndrio. It's crazy to me how I created De'Erico Claxton to be like this legendary quarterback, and it's his reject brother that's the better quarterback. 1st and 10. Play action. DeAndrio dumps it off to Fullman. He cuts inside, and ball's on the ground. I don't think this will stand. We'll have to go to review, but he looked way down there. Also, no way Fullman fumbles the ball on his homecoming. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, he's down. So let's get this booth review cooking. I could be wrong, but yeah, he's literally down. Ball came out at the very end with the swipe. Yeah, those cheeks are on the turf.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
It is reversed. Ohio State gives the ball right back. It'll be 2nd down. So they're at the 36 here. Back to the Wildcat. James Fullman in motion. And they are stuffed. 3rd down. No, the crazy thing in 2 of these games, special teams have been the deciding factor in the other games. Is Claxton now 3rd and 6? He has to do it, and he can't get there. 4th down. And they're going for it. Forget field goals. They got to keep pace here. Aggressive call for Jackie Moon. Burner, he gets it. But Iowa State lost on 2 doinks. Fresno State missed a field goal with 4 minutes left to take the lead on Iowa. Ended up losing by a field goal. Hand off to Burner. He gets to the outside. Burner, and he goes down. 3 yards. Burner doing his workhorse thing. He has more touches than Ohio State has offensive plays. 19-16 right now. Time of possession heavily in Florida State's favor. It's another keeper for Burner. He found the hole. Touchdown, Florida State. We've got a tie game. We keep seeing that play here in the CFP, and this time it worked. So to tie the game, 2 minutes left here in the half. We got another great quarterfinal matchup. This might be one of the better CFPs in a while, folks. We had 2 of the opening round games be very entertaining and down to the wire. And we had other couple fun ones, like the Florida State-Cincy. Now, 2, looking like 3 of the 4 quarterfinals have been insane finishes. So dump this one off. That's going to be a nice slant to start the drive. It's Chip Smith. So clock's starting to run. Ohio State has all their timeouts. Isaac Osborne. Free blitzer, Jonte Tuna, shot out of a cannon. Isaac Osborne hasn't done much this half. Mainly just been a pitch man. So 3rd down for the Buckeyes. Motion. They're going to go with the triple option again. Floats it. Got a cup of field, and Olsen can't. Great defense from Florida State. They're going to get the ball back and have a chance to take the lead. Crazy turn of events here, because if you just look at how the offenses are playing, Ohio State's been the better team, but they only have 19 offensive plays. Florida State dominating the time of possession. They've run at least double the plays. And now they have a chance to take the lead here. Handoff, burner up the gut. And you got to add on to the, the stamina here for Ohio State. Defense stuck on the field. Like burners carries outpacing the entire Ohio State offense. 2nd and 8. Claxton takes off. Can they catch him? No! He cuts upfield. Another big run for Claxton. So they hurried up now. 53 seconds. They're across the 50. 4-man rush. Yams it deep and caught in traffic. McIntyre somehow brought it down. They went for the pick and the Yam connects. Williams tried to jump it. Florida State might lead here in the second. They're at the 18. What a change of events. Motion to the outside, motion back. Yams that one out the back of the end zone. His first incompletion of the ball game. Been a lot of ground game for both teams, not much through the air. 33 seconds, 2 timeouts. The handoff to Burner to the outside. Can they track him down? They finally do. 3rd and 10. The snap. And that's an instant sack. So here comes the field goal unit, 42 from center hash to take the lead this time. He missed his first one. This one's up, and it's good for Florida State. So 15 seconds left. Florida State has the lead. I don't remember who gets ball after halftime. My suspicion is Ohio State. And they're going 4 to the right side. It's a keeper for Osborne. He has some room, and he gets himself 7. They have a chance of getting Yam range here. Don't doubt the Buckeyes. Osborne over the middle. That is dropped. But still plenty of time. Looks like they're okay. Just going to halftime here. But Florida State's going to make them punt. So interesting move. Why would you just kneel that on 3rd down? So 000s, if they can get them down here, they do. So as we hit halftime in the Fiesta, Florida State has a slim lead. Very interesting game. I don't know what I expected. I did not expect Ohio State to run 22 offensive plays. Florida State dominating the time of possession here. Tough to outscore a team if you don't have enough chances. You get cold on the sideline. It is air conditioned in that building. I've been there before. Pretty cold. As you look at the first half stats, look at that time of possession. That is wild. Florida State dominating. I've never seen it that crazy. I thought it was crazy, but not that crazy. 18 minutes of offense? Florida State has held the ball over 3 times longer than Ohio State. So Ohio State gets the ball here, but man, you need to score some points, boys. See what Isaac Osborne can do. He's really been a non-factor today in the past game. Pat Stone gets 2, his worst carry of the ball game. Second and 8. Carry now. There goes Pat, and he is getting a flag here.
Personal foul. Clipping.
We're going to get a clip, so back Ohio State up even more. And that's the award winner, the right guard.
Still second down.
So 2nd and 1,000,000. The Buckeyes kind of falling apart here in the Fiesta. What do you even do here? Hand off to Pat Stone to the right side. He gets the edge. He's going to get it back. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another. And he gets the first. Holy Toledo! That is a ball-busting run if I've ever seen it. 2 broken tackles and a stiffy for good measure. They're going to hurry it up now. How is this defense going to respond? There goes Pat again, and he gets another first. The Buckeye loves it. Brutus. 140 now for Pat Stone. Feels like Pat is single-handedly keeping Ohio State in this game. They're going to press up top. Watch out for that. Both Chip and Thomas Ward. Another handoff to Pat, and he stiffies a safety and gets 8 out of it. It's a great start to the half here for Ohio State. Can they finish the drive with points, though? Fantastic Florida State defense, littered with SFA talent. 2nd and 2. Handoff there to Pat. He gets some blockers. Broken tackle. And that's 10. Over 150 now. They're inside the 40. Fringe field goal range. Delayed give on the blitz, and they bring him down. He loses yardage. Ego Wolseley. Learned under the great Xander Poole. So 2nd and 13. Trips to the right-hand side. Double coverage top of your screen. Handoff to Pat, and he spins again. Gets 6. So 3rd and 8 upcoming. Third down, what is the call? 50-yarder from here. Split backs. Isaac Osborne makes an adjustment. The snap, 4-man rush. Over the middle, wide open man. Oh, miscommunication inside the 10. Justin Pugh, his first touch of the game. Not sure what the safety was doing there. Completely missed him. So big play. Ohio State now in scoring range. 8.5 yards away. Back to the shotgun. Gerbert on the field. Hand off. Stone to the outside. He's going to walk in with ease. Ohio State retakes the lead. And that run was just too easy. Look at the blocking from the receiving corps. So to go up by 4. Kick is good. So a drive that started with a clipping and a 2nd and 21 winds up with a touchdown. See if Florida State can respond now. Was Jackie Moon got brewing at halftime. Despite that drive, they still have 10 more plays. And in still 9 more minutes of time of possession. That's how crazy Florida State was in that first half. Can they finish the job? Can they take down the second Ohio team of the CFP? Put down Cincinnati. It was a back and forth affair, but they closed them out. 2nd and 14 now, behind the sticks. Back to the pistol, 4 wide. There goes Claxton using his feet again. This time they corral him. It'll be 3rd and 10. I think we've really yet to see Claxton use his arm today in a big way. We might need it here. 3rd and 10. Claxton. He has to roll. He tries to throw, and it's a sack-a-doodle-doo. Jamal Cook. The free blitzer tried to evade, tried to throw. Never had a chance. And they're going to have to punt. So now the pressure back to the defense. Got to get off the field. So here is the punt. They'll start at the 41. That's Chris Davis. It's Chris Davis. He's going the other way. Chris Davis is going to win the football game. So 1st and 10 for Ohio State. Quick option. Watch out for the pitch. Woo-wee. Isaac Osborne flirting with disaster there. The only thing worse than just running a quick pitch is when your quarterback breaks that first tackle. Then it's Armageddon. You don't know what's going to happen. 2nd and 11 halfway through this 3rd quarter. The war chants are raining down here in the Fiesta. Quick option again. Floats it out to Pat. Breaks the tuna tackle. He's down the sideline. They trip him up. The tuna tackle was a failure, much like tuna salad is a failure of a food. And here come the Buckeyes. So here come the Buckeyes. 4 minutes left in a power position. 5-man rush dumps that off. There's Herbert Gerbert, the only SFA player on this roster. This is starting to get a little scary, folks. The CPU teams are fighting back. What is it? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That is 7 straight user national champs. The CPUs are tired. 2nd and 12. Isaac Osborne, he loses yardage. They're out of field goal range now. Trey Lynn Calhoun, the most hated man in Tallahassee. 3rd and 16. 4 wide. Osborne, what's he going to cook? He yams that deep. It's a floaty. And oh, what a tip away by Cale Sonnen. So the punting comes on out. A spectacular stop from Florida State keeps them in the game. Incredible. So now they're going to angle this out. Even the punter is cooking. Remember, they have the guy and the other one, the Graza. Both won it for Ohio State this year. So down 4. Florida State, no points in the second half yet. There goes Claxton. Look at him move. It's close to a first. Claxton showing off the wiggle. Back to the pistol. Instant. And down goes Burner. The penetration absurd there from Danny Rice and company. Look at that outside linebacker getting down. That was rich. He had the pick against LSU. So third down here. Motion for Buffett. They fake it. Yams it over the middle, and it's dropped by Stu Strupa. Great idea with the little misdirection with the jet and the jump pass. But Stu just couldn't hang on. Leave the jump passes to Tebow down in Gainesville. The return by Davis now up to around midfield. So back on the pressure of defense. Starting at the 43. Can Florida State come through again? Handoff, and another blistering hit by Cale Sonnen. Have yourself a day. Couple of deflections and 5 TFLs for Cale today. And Florida State loses, it's not Cale's fault. Keeper now for Osborne. He cuts inside, another tackle by Cale. Is there only one defender today? Is it 11-on-1 here? Cale Sonnen taking on the entire Ohio State team at once. 3rd and 9. Empty set for Ohio State. Over the middle, caught, and Florida State gets the stop. A massive 3-and-out. Watch the fake, though. Watch the fake. They won't fake it. All right, so another great stop here for Florida State. Once again, down 4. They have the ball. Just over 9 minutes left in this CFP quarterfinal Fiesta Bowl. Winner goes to face the number 1 undefeated North Carolina. Wildcat for Burner. They scored on this earlier. Handoff to Jay Foreman. He gets room. He stiffies a man and gets 8. Clock continues to roll. Pistol form for State. Handoff, Burner to the outside, and he can't get there. The run defense got so much better after halftime. Night and day for the Buckeyes. And that is going to end the third quarter in the Fiesta Bowl. 21-17, 9 minutes left. We are writing yet another storybook finish here tonight, folks. Remember, we got the semifinals tomorrow morning and the Natty on Sunday at noon Eastern. So 3rd and 2. Handoff, Burner to the outside. He's not going to get there. Insanity. The defense for Ohio State has been incredible here in the second half. So now Florida State yet again has to respond. They've had great defense themselves. Which defense will crack first? 8.5 minutes left. Ohio State could take a 2-score lead with a touchdown. A dream year for Florida State here. Hand off up the gut. Pat Stone gets 7. Close to 200 yards yet again for Pat. Another handoff, this one to the outside, broke one, down he goes. Now Florida State stepping up with their run defense. Another third down. The snap, Osborne, it's a keeper, he has open field, he gets it! Ball's on the ground! That thing shot out! Somebody got their helmet on it! And Florida State recovers! What a hit! Ego Mosley, the SFA player. Isaac Osborne, the freshman, puts it on the turf. What a swing of momentum. That thing shot out about 10 yards backwards. And here comes Florida State. Dumps that off, and that is going to be a decent gain. 7 for Cody Webb. But the door is now opened for Florida State. It was starting to close. Only 80 yards of pass offense here for Claxton. 2nd and 3. Pistol form, handoff to Burner to the outside. He somehow wiggles through. And they're inside the 25. Scoring range now for State. Cannot believe Isaac Osborne put that on the turf. Safety's coming down. Double blitz. He yams it deep out of bounds. Seven minutes left, a date with North Carolina. 2nd and 10. Motion man. The handoff. Burner breaks one. He breaks a second, but he can't break the third. Just an incredible matchup here tonight. Trips to the left-hand side. Florida State, it's Claxton, the blitz, the floaty, the catch by Timothy Buffett. First down. At the 11, they can still get another first here. Down by 4. The snap for DeAndrio. He takes off. Can he find room? He cuts and touchdown, Florida State. They take the lead in the Fiesta Bowl. What a change of events here. The fumble from Osborne and the run from Claxton gives the Seminoles the lead. Now Ohio State back down by 3. 6 minutes left. Do they have anything left in the tank? Osborne has not been able to be effective at all through the air today. It's been all Pat Stone on the ground. Can they find a way? The freshman Osborne yams out one. Oh man, it had to make a circus catch there for Pugh. That was almost intercepted. Only 56 yards of passing offense today. It's been all ground game for Ohio State. Second and 6 now. Game getting scary. The play action. Dumps that off to the fullback. Stays in bounds. Steps out. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd down for the Buckeyes. Things get really hairy if they don't convert here. Motion. That's Thomas Ward. They're going to hand it off to the wide receiver, and he gets the first. What a call. Thomas Ward has quite a few carries so far in the CFP. Does it again. Split backs here. Chris Davis on the field. Shovel option. It's a keeper. Osborne keeps it. They still trust him with the rock even after the fumble. The true freshman, 5 minutes left. 4 wide. Not been able to do anything through the air. Dumps that off to Pat. Breaks a tackle. Pushes. He gets close to a first. It's 3rd down. Another chance to get off the field here. Inches to go. 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Gerber in motion. The snap, the throw. It's Thomas Ward. He gets the first. The mid-screen works out for him. Fresh set of downs across the 50. They need about 20 yards for a field goal. Handoff. There's Pat Stone. He gets 7. We're over halfway through the 4th quarter. Cheeks are starting to clench on both sides, folks. Both benches are puckering. 2nd and 3. 4 minutes left. Osborne, it's a screen. He gets it out and tipped away. Cale Sonnen again. This dude's unbelievable. Third and 3. The handoff and Stone gets it. Stone Cold Pat. Over 200 yards now in back-to-back games. Chip to the backfield. It's triple option again, and 4 men corral Pat. It's trailing Calhoun, his 3rd TFL of the day, the most hated man in Tallahassee. 2nd and 14, man. This game is going down to the wire. Not too many more possessions left. And now we get a false start from Ohio State. It's 2nd and 19. They're starting to get in outside their field goal range. Not going well here. Yeah, 56 yards from here. They got to get some more yardage. Osborne has time. Yams it deep right side. Wide open. Broken coverage. Touchdown, Ohio State. Chip Smith. Oh no, right on Cale Sonnen's dome. Osborne saw it, and he delivered, making up for his fumble. But there's still plenty of time for the Tallahassee faithful. 3 minutes, 16 seconds, and a dream to go back home to the Orange Bowl to face North Carolina. These are moments where legacies are made. Legacy drive time for Florida State. They have all their timeouts. Handoff. Burner is down again. The second half has not been kind. Jack Roberts this time. Burner has been completely bottled up in the second half. 2nd and 12. Under 3 minutes left. It's a screen pass now to Burner. Can he get out there? He gets past 2. He breaks again. Now he trips at the end. A great 7 yards there for Burner. 3rd and 5. Got to keep the drive going. 4 down territory for sure. And a false start for Florida State now. Moving them back.
Still 3rd down.
Not like this. 3rd and 10. Split backs for Florida State. The snap, Claxton steps up. He breaks the sack. He throws it in incomplete. And now they're going to trust the defense. trusting the defense to get a stop on Ohio State. The punt unit out. Sonnen lays the boom. 2 minutes left. We're officially in BearCave territory, where Florida State has had their most crazy games. Easily the craziest team of all time in the final 2 minutes. You cannot count anything out right now. Kale Sonnen having a legacy game. Can he come through? Ohio State just needs a couple of first downs here. It's a keeper. Osborne flips it, and they get 9 to start it. That's not good. Florida State has to come through here. Can they find lightning in a bottle? The snap, the handoff, and it is Pat Stone. They give him the first. Ohio State just needs one more. Pat Stone, down he goes. Hand off to Pat up the gut. That's going to be a first down. It looks like Florida State can get the ball back with like 2 seconds left, folks. I believe Florida State still has a chance here. They could get the ball back with like 12 seconds. They are down by 4. They're going to have to run a play on 3rd down. Does Florida State have a miracle? They're just going to fall on it. They're going to trust the punt and give Florida State one more play. So Florida State is going to have to... Oh, no, they don't even have to do it. That's it. 000s. No! And as we hit 000s here in the Fiesta Bowl, Ohio State gets it done. An incredible second half performance in the run D, and a couple of big plays are the difference, as Ohio State will move on to the Orange Bowl semifinal to take on North Carolina. Ohio State, a CPU team, trying to be the first CPU team to win a natty since they did it all the way back in season 11. The road ends here for Jackie Moon. It was a great season, quarterfinal appearance, but they are out of it. So the Final Four is set, folks. North Carolina, Ohio State, and Washington, Iowa. For the season 18 Crystal Yam, we'll see you tomorrow morning for the semifinals. Tough way for it to end there, Jackie Moon. But a great season. Yeah, I can't even say GG to the CPU. CPUs are fighting back this year. But man, the way Ohio State played there in the past game, I think North Carolina has them beat. We'll see. Isaac Osborne's going to have a lot better of a game. Of course, Pat Stone carrying right now, but man, oh man. All right, so let's get the scoring summary and such here. I mean, it was a great start for Florida State. They had that, they had the lead there at the end of the half, but second half just couldn't find their footing, couldn't find the run game. They got the fumble, took the lead. But the deep yam cost them yet again. So look at the stats here before we get on out. So we got Claxton going 12 of 16, 100 yards and 1 touchdown. Rushing the ball, Trayvon Burner, 28 for 135, 1 touchdown. I don't know what he was at halftime, but I feel like he might have gone only negative in the second half. Receiving, Buffett, I mean, look at this, 27 yards. Like, they had one big play to McIntyre. That was really it. Kale Sonnen, 16 tackles, 5 TFLs, an insane day for him. They couldn't get to Osborne, no picks or anything. Got the deflection there, the fumble from Kale. He forced it, they gave it to him, and Brixton Fisher picked it up. And for Ohio State, Isaac Osborne, 12 of 17, 108, 1 touchdown. Definitely he didn't do much today. It was all Pat Stone, 26 of 224, 2 touchdowns for him. Passing the ball as well. I mean, Chip Smith had a couple nice plays, but it was all Pat Stone on defense. Mark Williams had a good game. 3 TFLs from Jamal. They had 2 sacks, no interceptions, no deflections, no fumbles either. But the score is final, 28-24. We'll check out our players of the game. Let me pay out the prediction here. Ohio State. So Burner, Stone, Williams, and Sonnen. Same positions for both sides. And that'll do it. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the semifinals. Natty will be on Sunday, so watch out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the SFA in the ways that you do. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning.